Hi, Namaste. This is Abhinav Gulecha and I welcome you. Do you face sleep issues at night? Not able to sleep on time or being distracted, not able to, feel complete sleep during the night. So, in this video, I'll be giving you some tips and some insights on how you can improve your sleep. See, if you see the research has said that as important as eating food is to us, the same importance is sleep, which is for our well-being, right? So if we are not able to get a proper 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night, there are a lot of harmful effects, like which gives rise to lifestyle diseases and all those things. So it's all been kind of proven by research. So some tips I've just made a list, so I will just take them point by point. First thing is go to sleep at the same time, right? Some people, what they do is that some days they go to sleep early, some days they they wake up late and they keep watching TV or binge watch Netflix or something, and they go to sleep late. Very, very important, if you're facing sleep issues, decide on one time, right, and stick to that time. That time you have to be in bed, right? So that is the first thing. Then what I will important very, very important thing is have a set evening routine. Many people, they do not have a evening and a pre-sleep routine, right? It's very, very random, right? So now what I am asking you to do is that I'll make a separate video on the evening routine aspect in detail, but some things you need to incorporate in your routine, like when you close your work. So first of all, close your work at a specific time, like whatever time that you focus, like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. Cut have a cutoff time for work, right? And after that, have a reset kind of a schedule. That means every evening, by the time the whole of the stress that you've accumulated during the day, practice some form of meditation. So first, have a shower, right? Having a shower is very, very helpful, especially a warm water shower with a warm water can be very, very calming. Then practice some form of meditation or body scan, right? Which will, what it will do, it's like 15-20 minutes. Take out time for that meditation. It will reset your clock. So whatever your clock had gone into the past or the future, depending upon whatever the stress that you have seen during the day, a shower and then doing some meditation or a body scan will help you come back into the present. And after that, have a dedicated family time of like 1 or 2 hours, right? And then have a pre-sleep routine. That means 1 hour before, what is the time? So if your time of going to sleep is like 11 o'clock, by 10 o'clock you should have like a 1 hour, give a 1 hour gap to yourself. That 1 hour gap is where you will do certain things and not do certain things. What you will do is that you can do some form of a journaling. A journaling is very, very powerful. It helps you take out whatever thoughts that are going in your head, help to put it down on paper and be done with it. Usually a lot of times what happens is, a lot of things are running in our mind which doesn't let us sleep, the worries and the anxieties. Put it all down on paper, right? I'll make a separate video on journaling, so that will give you more clarity. So journaling is one thing you can do. Second, do some form of spiritual reading or some form of, okay, not even spiritual reading. If you're not a spiritual person, that's fine. But do some form of a light reading, not some crime novel or something, but light, inspirational kind of, a feel good kind of a novel. Or you can do some spiritual reading, like you can read Buddha's teachings or Bhagavad Gita or some discourse, right? You can listen to it or you can read it, whichever, whatever is your preference. But don't see it on the video, right? Don't see it. So there should be no screen time. The 1 hour that is between your end of the day and your sleep, there should be no screen, right? So you can either listen as a podcast. Now podcasts are gaining a lot of popularity. Now even this channel, it is available as a podcast on Spotify. So you can like just listen it as a on a podcast, or you can listen it on Audible. There are now platforms like Audible where you can just listen. There is only listening that is involved. Or you can do some reading, right? So that you can do. Then you can listen to affirmations. If you are affirmations work for you, you can listen to some affirmations and you can just mentally practice those affirmations. I'm calm and relaxed, I'm getting good night sleep, whatever affirmations. You can like turn on the affirmations, or you can even record it in your own voice and play on auto loop, right? that you can do. Then you can do some form of body scan. Body scan is basically, it will help you take away whatever the stress is accumulated throughout the body. You can do one more body scan, like one body scan you can do after coming from your office, and one body scan you can do like in that 1 hour time if you want to, right? So that is like, I'm just giving you suggestions, right? Then what you can do is that when you read a book, or you can audiobook, you can, when you're reading audiobook, don't forget to put the sleep timer, right? There's a sleep timer feature. You can just put a sleep timer, so that if you go to sleep, it should not be that the audio kind of wakes you up from sleep. So put a sleep timer. Ensure there is no screen or video, right? Because the blue light is harmful, it interferes with your sleep. Practice being mindful. So once, okay, you decide that, okay, you go to sleep like 11 o'clock, then what you can do is that by the time sleep comes, you can be mindful of, whatever is sensations are arising in you. Like what I do is, sometimes if I'm not feeling sleepy, I just focus on the in and out movement of my breathing, right? Which is called mindful breathing. So you can, practice mindful breathing, watch the sensations as they arise. Now, if you mindfulness is a very, very powerful technique. You can practice it throughout the day to help you manage your emotional state in a better way. If you want to learn mindfulness, I have a course in mindfulness in English, so you can inquire about it, or you can contact me, right? Okay. Then maintain a sleep journal. This is again an option. If that works for you, you can maintain every day, like maybe next day morning you can update that what how much sleep you got, when did you sleep, how much sleep did you got. This can help you that tomorrow, if the problem, you want to consult a kind of a sleep therapist or some psychologist or someone, then you have a ready list of, what happened when that day when you had a not so good sleep, what happened that day when you got a good sleep. So you can maintain kind of a sleep log or a sleep journal, right? Now, suppose now that you have decided, okay, I had to go to sleep at 11 o'clock, and you go to sleep, you had your 1 hour, you had your evening routine. Even then, if you are not able to sleep, then what? Then what my suggestion will be, then get up, right? Don't just be into lying awake and just being there. No, get up, do some light work, do pursue some light hobby. Like if reading is your hobby, pursue reading. If you feel like listening to a talks, like I listen to dharma talks, if I'm not feeling sleepy, I just listen to the talks as podcasts or on audible. So you can do that, whatever excites you. You can do some art, you can do some drawing, anything that is light, not very strenuous to the brain, that you can practice, right? And you can plan it beforehand. So it should not be that you then go about thinking that what I should do. Don't go back to watching Netflix. Don't go back to scrolling your phone and all those things. No, that is a total no, right? Pursue something which doesn't involve screen time and which is light on your mind, right? Now, one tip I will give is daily exercise. It is really, really, really powerful, because what daily exercise does is it takes away all the toxins from your body. Sometimes, these toxins and these rajas and tamas, they get accumulated in the body, they interfere with proper sleep. So a rigorous daily exercise, not before bedtime, right? It should not be close to bedtime, it should be during the day. So have a rigorous daily exercise routine, right? Then I will suggest, don't drink too much water before sleep, because otherwise what happens is that you'll have to go, it will have to wake up for urinating, right? So have a water bottle beside you, but don't have very much quantity of water just before you sleep, in that 1 hour before you sleep. Blue light exposure, try to reduce it as much as possible, especially in the evening time, because it directly interferes with your sleep quality. So what you can do is that you can have glasses which are like which have a blue light filter. You can have those glasses, and try to avoid all kinds of TV and all these things in the evening. Remove all the push notifications and all from the phone, right? They should not interfere. Evening should be family time, evening should be your personal reflection time, right? So change that, right? Okay, then don't consume coffee, right? Because coffee, if you consume, then coffee has caffeine interferes. Research says that 6 hours after having coffee, till 6 hours, it interferes with our, it stimulates, there is a certain stimulant, right? So if you are like planning to go to sleep at like 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock, just ensure that you don't have your last cup of coffee, has to be only at 4 o'clock, or not after that. Even after that, if you have that urge to drink coffee, ensure that it is decaffeinated coffee, not the normal coffee that you get. Reduce daytime sleep. Ensure that if you sleep during the day, it should be like a small nap of 10 to 15 minutes only, not like an hour, right? So that you can ensure. Now, one important thing I will say, then you can ensure no alcohol, right? Alcohol also interferes in sleep. It is proven to interfere in sleep. So ensure that especially evening time, no alcohol, right? Then try to eat early, right? See, when you eat early, what happens is that the digestion process is over by the time you go to sleep. Otherwise, if you eat very heavy late in the night, then the digestion process comes in between your sleep, right? So one very good thing that I did was that now what I do is that I eat by 6 o'clock, right? So it has helped me really well in my weight issues also, and in terms of my sleep issues also. So try to eat by like 7 o'clock. If you can, you know, do your eating, then it's very good. Then a bedroom environment, bedroom environment, bedroom temperature, the lights, the noise, they all have impact on your sleep. So ensure that the temperature is suitable. Have an air conditioner, or if it's a hot, right? Somewhere just temperature should be comfortable. It should not be, light should not be there, noise should be minimum. All these things you can do. And the final tip that I will give is, do something worthwhile during the day that exhausts you, right? There are two cases where you don't feel sleep, maybe three cases. One is worry. Worry is one big reason. Second is you do something which is, you're not doing something worthwhile that, that takes your energy, right? So find something worthwhile that you can really commit yourself and you are like exhausted. Third is getting too exhausted, right? That also it kind of hampers sleep. So avoid those activities. Have a purpose in your life, and commit yourself to that purpose. And see if there are worries and all. If there are persistent worries or issues with your boss or something, see if those things you can find a solution, right? Because those things, only when you find a solution, then this sleep thing is linked with that, right? Now, all done, all these things implemented, still you're facing sleep issues, I highly suggest go and consult a sleep therapist, because sleep is important, and get professional medical advice, because sleep is very, very important for our well-being, for our health, for our immune system, every way, right? So I hope this was useful. Do share your thoughts, your feedback in comment section. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I have a weekly newsletter, so don't forget to subscribe to my weekly newsletter. The link is there in the description. Hope the video was useful to you. Thank you so much. Bye.